Hello everybody, I am your PyBro and we're going to install Python together. Python is a really cool language with a huge community and it's very popular right now. So that's definitely something you want to install and start learning. Let's start with the installation. On this web page, python.org, you can see the official website of Python, but you don't want to install Python from this web page. Instead, you want to go to Google and you want to Google Anaconda Python. The first link that you will see, Anaconda Python distribution free download, is the one that you want. So just click on this link. When you reach the anaconda.com webpage, you'll see there is a download button. Just click on the download button. When you do this, you will see that there is 3 different distributions, one for macOS, one for Linux, and one from Windows. By default, macOS is selected. So in my case, I'll click on Windows to go for the Windows distribution. I go down and I see there is Python 3.7 and Python 2.7. So which one should we choose? Whatever your project is, pick Python 3.7. Python 3 is the latest version. Python 2 will be retired. If you don't believe me, you can just Google Python 2 countdown and you will see this webpage. Here we can see that in 5 months only at the time of this video, Python 2 will be retired. So except if you have a project where you need to maintain some Python 2 code, you want to use Python 3. So let's go back to the web page and download Python 3. Just press download. We can see that it will take some time, so I will just fast forward my download for you. Now the download is ready and I just have to click on the file. When this opens, press next. Here you can say I agree, you're supposed to read everything, most people don't. Here you need to decide if you want to install Anaconda and Python just for you or for all the users of your computer. I will pick all the users, but you can pick just for me if you like. Then press next. On this screen you have to decide where you want to install Anaconda. I like to install Anaconda on the C drive, but you can install it where you want. Let's install it on the C drive. Then press next. This screen is important because if you tick the first checkbox, you will be able to use Anaconda from the command line. And I like that, so let's do it. When you tick it, you'll see it become red and it says it's not recommended. If you don't want to do it, you can. It will just mean that instead of using the command prompt, you will have to use the Anaconda prompt, which is something you will have to find on your computer. In case you want to follow my tutorial, just trust me and tick the first checkbox. Then press install. So the installation will take some time. Let's fast forward that. When the installation is complete, you can press next. And then press next again. You can uncheck those 2 boxes and press finish. Good, so now Python and Anaconda are installed, but we want to try them and see how to use them quickly. Let's open a command line. In case you don't know how to do that, just write cmd in Windows in the start button and open this command line, this black logo that you see on your screen. We will check which version of Conda we have. That's super easy. Just write conda space -- version. Here we can see the version of Conda. It's always going to be Conda and some numbers. There are 2 main reasons why everybody is using the install with Anaconda instead of just Python. The first one is that with Anaconda you can very easily install packages with Conda. It works like this. You put Conda, then install, then what you want to install. Let's try with Conda install pandas. When we do that, Conda will look at everything you need to install pandas, because sometimes there is dependencies. Then you just have to write y as yes, and the package get installed. If you write conda list, you can see all the packages that you have. Here we install Anaconda and it comes with many packages. But you could have installed Miniconda, which comes with almost nothing. The second reason why we want to use Anaconda is that it allows us to have different versions of different packages at the same time. Let's say you want to work on a project that uses Python 3.6. And there is some packages that are not compatible with the 3.7 that we install. That's easy. Just write conda create -n for name. Then the name of the environment you want to create. It could be training. Here it's going to be Python 3.6. And then what you want to install. Here we just want to install Python 3.6. So we write Python equal 3.6. If we want to add more packages, we can just add them with a space, one after another. I press enter, then all the packages needed are found. Then I just have to press Y and enter again to say yes. Good, the environment is now created and we just have to write conda activate, the name of the environment, in my case Py36, to activate it. When I do that, I can see this bracket with the name of the environment before the normal path. What does that mean? It means that I am in this environment and I can install whatever I want inside it and it will be only there. We'll see that soon. We can get out of the environment by writing conda deactivate. As you can see, we don't have the bracket with the name of the environment anymore. We went back to the base, the main environment. Let's activate the environment again and write conda activate Py36. Then we use conda list to see all the packages that we have. As you can see, the list is pretty small. We can deactivate this environment again and use conda list again. As you can see, the list now is way bigger. That's because in different environments, we can install different versions of different packages. This may sound strange right now, but when you want to use somebody else's code or when you have some old code that you created in the past, you may need some older version of a package that are not compatible with the newest. So instead of installing different versions of Python on different computer or Docker or whatever you have, you can just create environments with everything you need for a specific project. So we are not done yet on the installation. We want to go to condaforge.org and we want to take the first two lines that they are giving us. Just run that on the console. Why? Because this will add condaforge to the list where conda will be looking for packages. And there is many good packages in condaforge. Python is already installed in your computer and you know how to create Anaconda's environment to have more than one version of Python. But now you still need to see where to use Python code. I will show you two options. The first one is Spider. Spider is already installed with Anaconda, so you just have to write Spider with a Y and Spider opens. As you can see, this is an IDE, an environment where you can write code and see different information of this code. In future video, I'll show you how to use Spider. That's my favorite one. The other one I want to show you is Jupyter Notebook. Jupyter Notebook is also already installed with Anaconda and you just have to write Jupyter space notebook in the console. Don't forget the space. Then enter. And this will happen. It will open automatically in your browser. You can create a new notebook here, but I don't like to do it this way. Here I will show you how I do it. First, go to the folder where you would like to create your first code in Jupyter Notebook. Right-click on the white. This is for Windows. You will see this, or very similar. Now right-click again, pressing Shift. Shift is this arrow looking up on your keyboard. Press Shift, maintain Shift pressed and right-click. You will see a new line. Click on this one. This opens a new command line on this folder. Now you can just write Jupyter Notebook again and you will have a Jupyter Notebook opening at this exact same place. That's it. in Spider or here, you can start coding. So let's see your first line of code and print hello world. You just have to write print, open the bracket, open quotation mark, hello world, close the quotation mark, and close the bracket. Now just press Shift and Enter together to run this code. And you're done. Python is installed, you know how to create a anaconda environment, and you run your first line of Python. Now that you reach this point, do me a favor and like this video. Also, I really invite you to subscribe because I will be adding many Python basic videos and then I'll start to give more advanced content. So well done, you got Python installed. Let's see you in the next video.